Welcome to chess. This will be take a relatively quick round. I'm just going to play one round 10 minutes. This time with a little bit of commentary. I'm just going to see what it looks like or what it sounds like better, and I don't expect anything. Really, I don't expect anything good. And in a lot of cases I might just scrap this recording and you will never get to see the broad daylight. This is a very real possibility, and if that's the case, I'm talking to nobody, which would be suboptimal. Suboptimal definitely fits the wording right here. I don't want to go this because he hit me, his pawn hit my pawn, meaning he could do this friend's move, pass, I think it's called, and this will really mess up my rhythm, so I'm going to take the loss on this exchange. Maybe if he's going to hit me with his bishop, I'm going to hit him back to minimize my losses. But he didn't do so, so I am going to think again, since I can't really do this. Maybe I'll go f1 to e1. This is also an option, but it doesn't really help right now, so maybe I go for an exchange. For now I'm going to do this c1, c3 to c4, and I'm going to accept the exchange. And actually it was a neutral exchange, meaning he and I got the same amount of points. If you don't really play chess that often, points are a way of measuring how far of an advantage you have right now. Meaning, if you are at 1 point plus on him, on your opponent, then you are at an advantage, a very slight advantage of basically 1 pawn, but it is an advantage. I just moved d2 to d3 because I wanted to play a little more aggressive. My bishop here is targeting his queen, and with this straight line I am able to cause this exchange of queens. His king is completely out in the open. I am going to use this opportunity to place my bishop right here so that he can retreat to the left corner. He will be shut into the right corner if I'm doing things correctly, and I am hoping of doing this. I'm still hoping of getting my rook to his king. Right now I am trying, because he is really willing to accept trades, and so am I am going to play it a little bit more neutral. I'm going to just place my pawns out in the front so that I have a better chance of promoting them. And right now I thought so. He is going to try and place his pawns in the same manner to free his rook. To his rook or brook? I don't really care. And I'm going to now get a little bit more aggressive. If he does this, my pawn is in danger, but so is his bishop. He may check with his pawn, and I am going to check as well. And even if he does this, I have the advantage because now I have a very nicely placed rook, and I am able to protect my my little pawn here. So it's a win-win for me. I am thinking about going more aggressive, because aggression is a valid playstyle for beginners. Okay, I'm an intermediate grade, but whatever. I did place my pawn in front, meaning this pawn is really unguarded. Basically, if I was black, I would use my rook to go into this place, b4, maybe even b3, because at this point I have a very good authority about over this place. And right now, since I am the white party, I am going to, first of all, I am going to secure my little horse, because I want to, well, that didn't go as planned. So as you can see, he targeted this pawn over here, and I don't really have anything to secure this pawn. I could use my little horse, but it would also mean I would give up on this little piece. So I'm really unsure about what to do. For now, I am going to take one step back and go to h3, and I'm going to take this pawn if he decides to go onto an exchange. He is very smart and tries to do this. He put up his pawn into the front, and I am going to use this opportunity to move my pawn too, meaning I can get a neutral exchange. I figured as much. He is going to play like this. I am going to try to move to this spot at a time where he can't be dangerous to me. Meaning for now I'm going to move from d1 to e3. You might notice I'm not that good with the numbers and letters. I basically say from here to here and from there to there. So it isn't really working. And I got a very nice setup for my horse. If he takes my, he took my rook, and I took his bishop, meaning I have the advantage right now. If I'm doing things correctly, meaning if I don't mess anything up, then I will get the win here in this game. Of course, only if I don't mess things up. I'm thinking of being greedy right here. If I were to take this, he would probably move here. I would have to take him, and then he could attack. I could. I think it's better to not not go and risk it. I'm just going to play very safe right now. I think he's going. Okay, I didn't think he was going to do that, but right now he is probably gunning for this spot because his king is really doing nothing right now. I am going to be offensive. He has to take it. There's basically no other option. And with this, I have the advantage, since he will probably have to go for this pawn. I'm going to secure it. He has 2 pawns left on the left side, and I have a horse. And if I'm not completely dumb in playing this, I should be able to win. Should is the keyword here. And I am completely dumb apparently. I am really bad in situations like this. But for now I'm going to check him. If he goes to the left, that's an interesting part I'm at right now. Meaning I'm going to check. And check. Check again. And he can't go through here, at least right now. I'm going to secure the spot with my king, and he has to watch out for my pawn, since I basically have free passage right here. He either has to give up or hope he can go to decide it with a draw or something. Oh. he can't reach it, so it's basically impossible for him. Okay. If I'm not completely dumb, he will give up. Okay. And this was it for this quick little round of chess. Have a nice day.